Hey, what's up you guys? So today I am going to film the most requested video I've had since I started my YouTube channel and my collection Instagram, and that is going through my Photocard collection. I actually have 3 binders for my collection, one for my priority biases, one just for Joy herself because she's become my alt, my overall alt, and just I try to focus on her a lot because it's pretty hard to get her extra goods, like her S4 cards, E4 cards. I haven't gotten those yet. I'm still on the lookout for them. It's pretty difficult, so I do my best to try to keep up with her. And then I have one off to the side, which is biases that I try to keep up with, and I use the word try very loosely because it's not really like I actually keep up with them at all. So let's start with the priority bias binder. It's thick, there's still room, but it's a thick girl. I haven't made a new cover because Joy is still on here, but Joy's collection got too big, so I had to move it to her own. So let's begin. So the first one you're going to see is Hyosung from Secret. Now she is entirely solo since Secret disbanded, and she did have to fight TS and everything, but she is my favorite solo artist. She was actually my first female ult. She and Secret were the first girl group I ever really liked, so I committed to collecting her. I completed her Top Secret collection, haven't started really on her Fantasia collection, but I'm trying to before TS puts everything out of print. Her colored photo cards are probably my favorite. I didn't finish her normal collection yet for them, but I did finish her limited. This was the hardest card to find for her. Like, I'm lucky I managed to find the trade I got for it because I honestly thought this didn't exist for a while. Then these are 2 of her Japanese photo cards, and I need 2 more. I also have her Twinkle photo card, but it doesn't fit into any sleeves I have right now, so I have to buy new ones. This is just my miscellaneous Secret cards that I pulled, and then I have one extra Hyosung card. This is her postcard. This was so hard to get. I'm so lucky that I was able to trade for this. And this is from her Top Secret limited edition. It's from Fantasia. This came in the signed album I actually got for them. I wasn't intending to get both copies of Secret Summer, but I figured why not, because they were my female ults for a while. So then the next one is Taehyung's section, which his section stresses me out so much. He is my ultimate male bias, and I love him so much, but like, BTS is so hard to collect and so hard to keep up with. Like, I'm definitely not going to give up on him. I just get his cards as slowly as possible, basically. Like, I'm so happy I have Boy in Love Special Edition and then his No More Dream card, because those are 2 really hard cards to find. I do generally have more of his Japanese cards than I do his Korean ones, as you can probably see by all the placeholders here. Yeah, I don't know, just the prices for them is really hard. This is my only page that's almost completely like full and complete. This little holder right here has a piece of confetti from one of the concerts I went to, so I just threw it in here. And then this is actually my only complete set of Taehyung cards, as you can see by all of these. I'm not sure, for the DVD cards, I'm not sure if I'm going to keep collecting them. So this is just, all of these have been used, so can't use them, sorry, but that's why I keep them here. Jimin is my, bias record, that's the word. This is one of my army cards, and then I have a full page of freebies because anything with his face I keep. I'm weird like that. These are the postcards. This is from Too Cool for School. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's, yeah, that's from Too Cool for School. This is from School Love Affair. And then I have his essay book transparent card. Most Beautiful Moments in Life Part 1, and 3 Mediheel postcards I got from going to the stadium tour for them. And then I pulled the group card and I bought this one for Wings. I was so concerned that it wasn't official until I looked stuff up and it was. Postcards from the DVDs, the musters, the standee, and the stickers for placeholder right now. And then for their last comeback, I decided that I would go through and collect the postcards of my top 4 members. So I have Taehyung, Jimin, and then I have Jin and Namjoon. The stickers wouldn't fit in the 2 card sleeves. I tried, they don't fit, so they're just stuck in here. And this is a print I got from a girl, I can't remember her shop name right now, I'm going to do my best to try. But she made a Taehyung pin that it looks exactly like this, and because I pre-ordered she included a print, so I just tossed it in here because it's a section. These are the fan club interchangeable covers. So I have the full set of the members. I did it in bias order, but you can't really see that I did it in bias order because I put the others on the back. Let me shift this over just a little bit to see. Okay, there you go. And then I have just extras here. I got that from someone on Japan. And then as you can see, I also put TXT stuff in here. Subin is my bias. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep collecting TXT just because BTS puts out enough themselves. And then these are fan site merch that I got when I bought a slogan. So yeah, I definitely have a lot of work to do on his section. There's also cards of his I have that aren't in this binder. I have his muster cards, the cloud cards, and then I did complete the, I'm trying to think of the word now. Words are hard. I did complete the LY International Tour set. I have 2 more cards for his Japanese Love Yourself Tour set that I have to do. And then I have Jisung, or Han from Stray Kids. For a while I was doing pretty good, like I kept pulling him and stuff, and then I bought that for a really good price. It's pretty hard to find for a good price now because everyone has inflated their prices so much. I Am Who is probably the hardest era for Stray Kid collectors to do for any member because they are so overpriced, but I do have this PC coming. I'm almost done with his IMU set. This is an M-Wave card. I haven't even tried to look at all of their Taiwanese cards yet because I'm just sure those are going to be expensive as well. So then we're getting into probably one of my best pages I'm most proud of. I actually have this coming. So his Miro set is going to be complete, and then this is his Yellowwood set, which is all complete. I'm so proud of it, and I even got all of the limited member sets, and then I also have his MMT special card, which was so hard to find, but it's such a cute card, and it fits in, so I figured to get it. This is his I Am Who lyric poster. I put this, it usually goes around the album in here because mine is ripping, and I didn't really like that. So I just figured to toss it into my binder, why not? His pre-order stickers, and then the rest of his Yellowwood set is here. So then the next person I have in here that I'm really committing to try to get her things is Xion. She was one of my favorite girls from Produce 101 the first season, and then Produce 48. So when Everglow came out, I had to support her. So I did complete her full set for Bonbon Chocolat, or the arrival of Everglow. So now I am waiting for my albums to come in from Hush. I bought 2, so I bought an unsigned version and then a signed version, which is what I did for these ones. So I did end up pulling, I believe, this card in my signed version last time, so I'm hoping that I at least pull one of her things, because that would be really nice. And then I have Itzy's Chirong, who I've loved since she was on 16. I was kind of sad she didn't make it in twice. but I'm almost done with her full set. These are just freebies that I have right here to fill the spot, and I am trading for this one soon. So I'll have her set complete hopefully before they come back. Here are the postcard set, and then the stickers, just the strips. I figured just to keep them because you know you might as well. So that is the Priority Bias binder. I will save Joy's binder for last because I'm pretty sure that is the most impressive binder. So this binder is people I support, but I don't really keep up with the best. And there's also people in here who I was collecting and I decided to stop collecting. And I'm not sure if I want to part with their cards yet. So as soon as you open it, the first person you see is Jessica. Now, I love Jessica. I love her music. Unfortunately, I only have one card that I pulled from her first album with Love J. So her section is literally just a section of placeholders. She also puts out like 10 PCs per era, so that is a problem. So the next section you're going to see is my Luna section. I recently made the decision to stop collecting Luna, so I am going to put these up for sale soon. I just have to decide when, and I'm probably going to sell these with the albums I have. And I have Hostels Clear Card. And this is Susie's section. Now, I also really love Susie, but I'm taking my time with her because I don't believe she's going to be releasing music anytime soon, so I have a bit more time just going through slowly to get her cards and having to rush. Sunghee is my Oh My Girl bias. I do have a pretty good collection for Oh My Girl album-wise. Photocard-wise, not so much. I do actually have to get around to do unboxings for them. I was gonna wait until I could try to buy the photocards for some of them, but I'm not sure how I'm actually gonna handle her collection, if I'm just going to do it with being slow with it, just getting ones I can get, or not, because I really do like their music. This is my Soli section. I love Soli so much. I also decided to keep the card I pulled from FX's Red Light. So I have her limited card from the only time that she was actually a part of FX when they did this for the fortune cookie cards, and then I managed to find her I Am card, which I didn't even realize that they actually made these. I especially wanted this because I actually saw her with FX live and Jessica with Girls' Generation live at the Madison Square Garden SM Town Tour. It was the first K-pop concert I ever went to. So I saw it for sale for a good price, so I got it. Then we have Sunmi, and this is a postcard from Oh My Girl. So this page is kind of my miscellaneous catch-all page for girls right now. I have Mina from Girls' Day, her only solo album she put out. Sunmi, Yuri, and then Elki from CLC. This is the only CLC era that I collected, or not really collected, but I bought the album for because I really liked Black Dress. I actually got it signed. Once again, not sure if I'm going to keep it or not. It just depends on how much room I have and if I desperately need money for school or something. This is my New East page. Ren is my bias. I kind of covered Aaron by accident. New East was the first group I ever stand right from their debut, actually. They debuted in 2012 when EXO did. A little bit before EXO did, so they kind of got overshadowed by them. And they were the first group that, like I said, I biased when they debuted because I first got into K-pop in 2011. I'm pretty disappointed with this, and I'm honestly not sure if I'm going to continue to keep trying to keep up with them. Just because now that they have so much attention, I'm sure Pledis is going to just put out so much goods, and I don't think I can keep up with Ren or JR because I was going to actually collect both of them. That was the only exception. And then we have JBJ's Kenta. He's my bias for JBJ. Rest in peace, JBJ. I wish you guys had stayed together, but I understand why not. This is basically everything I pulled, except for this I traded for it. I don't know. This is the My Teen page I have, which now I know My Teen is never coming back. Taven was my bias. So I have his photo card from their first album, puzzle pieces, a sticker, and I think this was Junsup. And then this is my shiny page. Taemin is my bias, so I usually just have Taemin stuff, but I have Jonghyun's Up 2 card, one of them, and then I also have the original SM, the ballad card, which I was really excited to get this with my album because they only put this in first print. I forgot this was in here. It's a membership card, sorry guys. I have M Black's Thunder. I have the signed album of Be a Man because M Black was one of my favorite groups. It's the only M Black album I have. Mirror is actually my bias, but I figured I might as well keep it. These are cards from the EXO Light Stick that I got when I went to see them. This is another My Teen member. This was June's ad in the M Black album I have. So then we'll close this up real quick, and I guess we will go to the main event, the binder that is most up to date. This is Joy's binder. I am running out of room in it. She is thick, and there's only more things going to be put in here. There are a lot of things on the way I have coming for her, because I've really committed to trying to stay on top of Joy as best I can. So let's begin. So how I organize my cards is probably more apparent in Joy's binder because I really try to stay on top of this. I do my best to try to keep it by era. So for Happiness, since we didn't get any photo cards or an actual physical album, unless you're going to buy the promotional album for that, and Be Natural, which they're like so expensive it's ridiculous, I got the SM bookmark and then her 2 fortune cookie cards, which are really hard to get now. Then we have Ice Cream Cake, Dum Dum, and The Velvet. I actually pulled her card from The Velvet, so I never had to worry about it. But I will say that in the beginning, collecting Red Velvet was easy because they only would release 1 photo card per album. So like for Ice Cream Cake, they did 2 different albums, but they had only 1 photo card instead of having an Ice Cream Cake version photo card and an automatic photo card. I just ordered the Russian Roulette photo card. So I have her Season's Greetings, and then this card was probably one of the hardest ones to get, just because I actually had to buy the OST album from the one that she did, The Liar and His Lover. So I have this. I actually have the full set. I only originally wanted this one, but I bought the album because I couldn't find it for a good price without actually getting the album. Her Sheila Duty Free card, which I know she has another one, and then probably one of my proudest finds is one of the 3rd anniversary cards. I still have to find the other one, and then I have her Red Room card here. This is a Perfect Velvet set. I have her little binder card. This is when SM really started to push Red Velvet. Like right after Rookie doing the 2 photo cards each era, and then the Perfect Velvet was really when they started releasing extra things for them. So you had the binder PC, then you also had the paper folder PC, which I still have to find, her Cash B card, and that was it for that era for extras. And of course you have your postcards and your A4 photo and your 4x6 photos. So this is where the Perfect Velvet is. This page is almost finished. It's so close. I just need one more photo card. I have her Kino PC here. The Bad Boy hologram is probably one of my favorite ones. Her Japanese card, her Etude gift card, and then her SM Town Live card. I have her full set from Red Mare. I am missing the Red Mare lenticular card. This is probably going to be one of the hardest cards ever to find for her because it's actually a magnet, but they only hand it out at the Seoul location. I have her limited clear card coming for Summer Magic. So you guys can see as I'm going through, I am missing a few normal album PCs, which mean normal and limited versions. And that is because generally you can always find her album photo cards, but you can't always find the holographic photo cards and the extra merch photo cards as easily and readily available, and people do overprice them a lot. Red Velvet has grown in popularity so much that it is not uncommon to see people selling their photo cards for $15 or more. They're starting to enter the BTS overprice range. They haven't gone into Luna's range yet, but probably soon for their more limited cards is what I'm seeing. So this is her Summer Magic Cashby, her Pantone Passport card. This is a With Drama pre-order exclusive. I really wanted it because I thought it was pretty. That's why I got it. I'm just missing her RBB one with her in the red shirt. I believe this is the phone case that I actually have on my phone right now, the phone case card. Then these are the 2 binder cards. This is the only Red Velvet group card I decided to keep in here. I forgot I had that in there. So then her Cashby cards. This is probably some of my favorite cards I have actually are her Japanese versions of the Red Mare Tour. Zimzalabim. I'm just waiting for these 2 cards to come in. I actually finished this one. And then here is all of her extras. Basically for this era that I don't understand why SM did. And then also the Time to Love stuff, which I don't understand why SM put them out at the same time they were having a comeback, but I digress. It's SM. I did order the Red Velvet Pantone Note. I'm not sure if I got Joy's photo card, so we'll see. And this is Joy's Revelove membership kit photo card. So I was lucky, and if you guys had seen my most recent unboxing I posted, I got basically a full set of Joy cards for the Umpah era. I just need the limited 2 card, which I'm on the lookout for, and I will be willing to trade anything at this point that is on my page for any Joy cards I am missing. I do have an updated wish list at Cherry Bomb Trades. The link is down in the description below. You can find it there. Please look there if you are interested in trading. So then these 3 cards are her Smile Box card, the Superstar SM Town Automatic Halloween card, and the SM Town Superstar Summer Magic card. Those 3 cards I doubt that I will ever get, so that's why I have them there. And then these are just freebies that I put as placeholders. So for the postcards, I found her Velvet set, which I was really excited about. So excited that I actually went and bought these new sleeves. So let's get through this. Then I have her Rookie set. And then it's like, what happened? So I actually started collecting postcards more so towards the Really Bad Boy era when they put out, the Bad Boy era, when they put out this card with the hologram. So after that, I'm pretty much caught up, but it's a slow process going back through and getting the older sets. So I have this, then I have her Red Room Kino Concert, ones that I found for a really good price. Her Red Room set, which are pretty hard to find, though I have seen some on eBay. So I will say, if you're a bit concerned about buying on eBay, there are sellers I have that I trust that I go through, and I do trust going through eBay for certain things because you have so much buyer protection. I do also use Bai in Japan. I've used Japonica a few times. I used Japonica to get these. So you just really have to know where to look around. I know SM did just open their SM Town and store, but they don't necessarily always have shipping for the country you're in. So it's just something to think about looking. Like, I generally use Grape Music CD or K2 Pop, sometimes K-Pop Market 01. It really just depends on what you're looking for. And always, always, always read the buyer ratings, not buyer ratings, the seller ratings, before you buy off of someone on eBay. It's just really helpful. So then this is her Red Mare set, her Summer Magic set. This is when they did a special event at the SM Town Cafe. So I got Joy's, and then this is a bookmark from the Red Mare photo book that I have, her standee, the cookie jar postcard from Japan, her other standee, her Zimzalabim era stuff. And then this is all the Remake Festival Day 2 things that I pulled. This is from the normal version, the Polaroid, and the tag are from the member travel kits. This is empty. I'm waiting for them to put out the postcard set to change things around. Then I have the standee from the OST, The Liar and His Lover, and I have her Time to Love postcard. These are the rest of the photo cards from the OST, and then I actually got her Smilebox card, postcard, by accident. I actually thought it was a photo card, and I got it for a really good price, so I just bought it. And then this is the postcard that came with the Red Velvet Reva Love membership kit. I do have the full set, but I only collect Joy, so I only put Joy in here. And then this is her RBB binder separator, which I just keep tucked away in the back of my collection. So I hope you guys enjoyed looking at my collection. If you can't tell, I am a multi, this is the back of the tag if you didn't see it, I am a multi-stan. So it is a bit expensive. It's very expensive. So if you're going to get into collecting K-pop, my advice for you guys is, first of all, always know the general price range of the photo cards for the group you're getting into. Like, for example, BTS is anywhere from, it could be as low as $10 to as high as $20 for an album photo card, depending on who you're buying from. Red Velvet usually sticks around the 10 to now they're creeping towards 15, depending on the member and their popularity, because they're kind of blowing up. So you just have to keep that in mind. Second of all, don't be afraid to ask collectors on YouTube or on Instagram for tips. And by that I mean, don't leave comments saying, oh, you're so lucky that you can have this, can you give me this because you can just buy it again. I've had a few of those on Instagram, and it's really disrespectful and really a turn off, because everyone who collects basically works really hard to get the money to buy these goods. It's not an easy hobby, I would say. Collecting is not just a joyride. It is a lot of money, and you do have to prioritize things. It's a lot of give and take in a way. And then my last one would be always check other collectors' photo card collection updates or videos that they post, because then you can also see that sometimes they'll have a card that you never saw before. Like, I've seen a couple Joy collection ones, and I was like, wow, I've never seen that card before, so now I have to look out for that card. So just be aware of the products that are being released and looking back, because when you get into a group after they already released stuff, it's pretty hard to find it. And just be respectful to the other collectors. Like, I have no issue if you guys want to contact me and ask me who I buy from. Do I know if anyone has this card? I will do my best to help you if I can, but please don't ask me if you can have any of my merchandise unless I already listed it for sale. But yes, so I am the most proud of my Joy collection because I love a girl way too much. And that's the moral of that story. But I hope you guys liked it. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked my photo card collection. This is probably the longest video I'm going to put up on my channel for a very long time. I'm going to do my best to try to do like a monthly update for it now. I don't know how successful I'll be with that because I'm starting work up again, so my schedule is going to be a bit hectic trying to fit that in all the time. But I will do my best to keep giving you guys content and posting on my Instagram. So alright, okay, so officially, thank you guys so much for watching, and I do hope you